Yeah, whatever. I guess so.
If it isn't that...
My, a real dragon slayer. It's an honor to meet you. I haven't seen it myself, no, but some of the other guards have. Spooked them, I can tell you that.
Hey there. Fine day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Indeed. Near the big temple down the valley. I'm sure those great red eyes saw me, but it left me alone. After being that lucky, I'm not leaving town before you slayers have dealt with the beast. Bye, Slayer.
No time to talk, Slayer! I have to train these pathetic excuses for soldiers! Swing those swords, maggots! Faster! Swing them hard!
I can't move this.
Yes, anything this old miller can do for you. Can't say I have. I rarely leave my mill, you see. That's how things work in Broken Valley, Slayer. We are completely self-sufficient with a mill, smithy, farm, and barracks. The tavern is the only real place of commerce, and is popular with traveling merchants and the odd traveler. Then I'll get back to work.
Welcome to our town, Slayer. I'm Linda, the miller's daughter. I do, yes. Though he does the actual milling. I usually fetch the grain from Jackson's farm, with an escort of guards, of course. That can get a bit tedious, but Peavy and Quincy don't seem to mind. Not really. I mean, it's such a quiet little place. It was different a long time ago when the people used to call these lands the Valley of Shrines, and warlords were as numerous as the rabbits. The most exciting thing to happen now is a wild creature coming too close to the walls, or having visitors such as yourself. It's not that I mind this uneventful life, but I do hope to see the cities one day, and maybe even meet an interesting man. I just hope they're not all like that champion Ricky or something. I said hello and he pinched my... Well, a lady shouldn't tell. Enjoy your stay.
Oh my, you startled me, citizen. I guess you could say that. You'd be too if you'd seen what I saw. A dragon. Down the valley. Large as a house it was. Nearly scared me to death. I need to breathe for a bit. Excuse me.
Hey there, Slayer! Can I interest you in some fine American wine?
What can I do for you? Can't say I have, no. You could call it that. Roman, he's a priest, would tell you it's the most important position in town. I'd call it the most useless. Broken Valley hardly gets any visitors, and those that do come spend a lot more time in the Black Boar. Yeah, bye.
You look quite pale, my son. What is it that weighs on your conscience?
What are you coming around here for?
I committed a sin. I stole a fellow miner's pick and shovel.
Have you read History of the Dragon Knights? A fascinating read. Don't miss out on it.
A warm welcome to you, Slayer. I am Rodney, Captain of the Guard. Some farmers complain about dead stock, and a few of them claim to have seen a dragon fly over their fields during the night. Oh, I do. But the farmers here are a suspicious lot, and they like to tell tall tales. The village itself has been quiet lately, but there are always the much-feared outlaws. Check the wanted bulletins to see which criminals we want brought to justice. But beware, there is a reason this scum is still at large. Even veteran guards shy away from hunting them. All the best, Slayer.
That's good to see a new face in the barracks. Yeah, sometimes it seems there are more military men here than inhabitants. That's mostly because the valley, idyllic though it may look, is a really hostile area. You have your bandits and goblins, but also, well, so they say, a crazy wizard. Not to mention the haunted Citadel Tower. Without a strong guard presence, our little town would be a smouldering ruin in the span of a few days. Well, good luck out there.
I greet you, Slayer. Indeed, I have. When I was on patrol with Lieutenant Lewis. We saw it high up in the vicinity of the locked temple. The New Order, Rivertown's finest. Our order was established after the Great War in honor of the fallen divine. Members are called Seekers because we spend our lives in personal searching and attempting to embody the ideal that is the divine. But that does not mean that we are merely some sort of ecclesiastical order. We are warriors, above all, who serve and protect Riverlon. There is a famine in Rivertown because of 2 consecutive failed harvests. That is why a delegation of Seekers, under the command of Lieutenant Lewis, was sent here to claim food stocks. I think we pretty much have what we need now, and I'm confident we'll be returning home quite soon. By all means.
I leave for Adaroth in the morning. Buy supplies before it's too late.
Welcome, Slayer. I am Romon, priest of the New Order, and I'm looking for an experienced warrior. Caution is a virtue, child. You're wise to let it guide you. Let me tell you something about this valley. Once it was the home of a mighty dragon lord, long before the divine had fallen. This dragon knight was slain, though I do not know by whom or what for. His spirit, however, survives to this day and dwells in his now ravaged tower. I am very interested in the unique magical items that may still rest in this tower. I dare not enter it myself, however, and would like you to scout this ominous structure. I hope you will find something of interest. If you do, please let me know. I wish you the best of luck. I have, yes. I went to visit the ruined chapel down the valley last week. When I returned at nightfall, I heard the sound of great wings. I looked up and saw the dragon. A frightful experience, I assure you. Well, not that much, really. I do know he was the only child of Anastas, a queen of the ancient kingdom of Ferrol. But of his childhood or education, I know nothing. More famous, of course, are his martial exploits. He fought, in dragon form, a duel with Brom, another dragon knight. It took place high above this vale. He won by biting off his opponent's head. His mightiest accomplishments, though, were made during the Battle of the 10,000. He killed 600 Black Ring troops and 3 of their generals. It was called the Battle of the 10,000, by the way, because that's how many were killed between dawn and dusk that day. That's all I can tell you. Maybe Naberius knows more. He's very interested in Lovis and the history of this place. You can find him a bit further north down the valley where he lives in his cave home. May you always enjoy the protection of the angels.
Nice ring for your sweetheart, or some magical trinkets to protect you on the road. Welcome, traveller. I am Lamotte, travelling merchant. Only quality merchandise.
I'm supposed to be training soldiers, not you lily-livered black brains.
What should I do? What should... Oh, Slayer, I didn't see you there. Do I? No, I'm fine. Yes, I'm okay, really. But I told you nothing's wrong. No, don't. Why bother when everything's fine? Poor Quincy, how could I? Slayer, why are you back? Joining the guards was the worst idea I ever had. And now look at what's happened. But why? I didn't do anything wrong.
This is a restricted area, Slayer. Oh, okay. Go ahead. But don't take too long.
No, I'm not telling you anything. Just leave me alone. No, I'm not telling you anything. Get lost!
Good to see you've arrived safe. Welcome, Dragonslayer. If your duties do not keep you too busy, might you consider helping me out? The matter involves some exciting, but shall we say, extracurricular activities. However, a positive outcome should bring honor to us both. Capital. This is the situation. A sizable group of outlaws has been targeting merchant caravans these past few months. So far, we've not been able to locate their hideout. Even so, we did manage to capture one of the louts some days ago. Neither threats nor torture can convince him to share what he knows, so we need to deal with him otherwise. I want you to help him escape. Please hear me out. All you have to do is go to the burnt-out chapel down the valley. There you can find a hidden switch that will open a tunnel that leads right into his cell. He's put in that cell for a reason. It gives access to an old and complex escape route dug by the town's soldiers many years back. Getting this bandit out will surely earn his trust. After the escape, hear him out, convince him you want to join the Highwaymen. The rest is self-explanatory. Fantastic. Good luck, Slayer.
This incessant small talk makes me want to be creative with my blade. Tell me you have something to report so we can commence the hunt. Praise be the divine! Go on, tell me. Good. That gives us a clear sense of direction. I hope Marius will be back with more news soon. But in any case, before we go, I want you to enter the tomb in the back of the chapel. The next part of your initiation would have been the confronting of hostile undead in a crypt beneath the academy in Rivertown. To feel the wrath of a nether spirit for the first time is a harrowing experience. During this confrontation, the mixture of fear, elation, and the grim perseverance that hallmarks Dragon Slayers releases large amounts of adrenaline. This helps to stabilize the initial chaos the memories cause. The effect is temporary, however, so the next and last part of the ritual is... Slayer? Are you all right? It's the dragon memories. They're getting to you. Take this key and face that ghost. Hurry now, before the effects get worse.
Good to see you've arrived safely, Commander Road.
Thank you, Lieutenant. How are things here?
As... well as can be expected after the dragon sightings.
I have ordered the construction of defenses. Soon, peace and quiet will return.
Introibo adultere Dei, ad
Not yet.
Introibo adultere Dei, ad Deum qui latificat juventud.
Another one to add to the collection.
Judicar me, Deus et discerne causa
My
mia
wife
de
always
gente non
insists I join.
sancta.
Gracious me, I don't even understand what he's saying.
Go ahead, browse my stock. Only quality merch. Hey there, Slayer! Can I interest you in some fine American wine?
creator tue omnipotens Deus.
I can't. Oh, my wounds are brave. This will help.
Mark me, Dragon Slayer. I repose here, the spirit of one who was once a slayer. Duel me and emerge victorious. Only then will you be worthy of my regard.
I could use a potion right about now. Not yet. I could use a potion right about now.
I congratulate you, Slayer. The memory ritual has not deprived you of all your former powers. I know a newborn when I see one. I brought many of them to Farglow myself. I am Lord Arben's spirit, sworn to dwell the night and walk the day without rest until all dragon knights have been burnt and purged away. The last dragon knight is near. It is she you are chasing, the blasphemy called Talana. Revenge is at hand, child, and with it, the Dragon Slayer's destiny. Here, take my sword. I give it to you freely. May its icy blade draw fountains of her red-hot blood. Once you and your fellow slayers have killed Talana, I will find rest in the Hall of Echoes. The rest is silence and oblivion. No, it was merely old age that ended my days as a slayer. And I led my fair share of raids on the strongholds of betrayers. I made my name during the first years of the Dragon Purges. That sword I gave you ensured the gory doom of many an opponent. How I relish it still. The image of my blade, sparkling silver in the sun, as it is hewn into an enemy's chest, then brought back up, dripping with deep crimson. Farewell, Slayer. Remember me and my legacy. Until we may meet again, remember me.
Shiny.